I saw a lot of people put their noses into shit, and then I didn't see them no more.
Yeah, you mentioned something as far as where you say mind your business. How important is that when it comes to just, you know, being in this facility? Again, you say it feels like a college. It could be looked at as like a college, a military, however you want to look at it, where you're stuck in here with these other men and you can't go nowhere.
Right.
But a lot is happening in the world of prison.
Boy, a lot of
when you see stuff, whether a lick or something, how important is it to mind your business, or can you at least inquire about things you're seeing to say knowledge is power, if that's the thing?
Well, that's when I was saying you speak less and listen more. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn a lot. Minding your business mean absolutely everything in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't borrow shit from nobody and you mind your fucking business, bro. What I mean by that ultimately is if something is not pertaining to you or in dealings with you, then you stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was, like you said, there was a lot of moving parts. And, you know, I saw a lot of people put their noses into shit, and then I didn't see them no more. You know what I'm saying? Let it be that they got transferred off the unit, or, you know what I'm saying? They left and you just saw them taking their bag out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I say, you learn to listen more than speak. Was
your situation set up where y'all had individual cellmates, or what?
Oh yeah, it was 2-man cells.
2-man cells.
Yeah.
What is the normal rule when you become a new cellie to someone else who's already been there, or versus someone coming into your cell? What is like either a rule of thumb or something you have to explain to somebody as they come in?
Again, well, so let's say, so if you're asking me if I'm already in the cell and I'm getting a new cellie, I mean, the first thing is establish is respect. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to see that right as soon as he opened the door. You know what I'm saying? His actions, again, paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And then what he say? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Cellie? How you doing? All is well, bro. That's your bunk up there. You know what I'm saying? Well, when you take a shit, let me know, man. Close off, whatever.
So these are things that you should say up front.
These are rules that you automatically put in place. It ain't no sitting on my bunk where I sleep. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, don't sit on my bunk at all. You know what I'm saying? But if we are sitting and talking, you sit your ass on the end. You know what I'm saying? You'll never put your ass on the side where my head's at. You don't ever be disrespectful to ask a motherfucker what he's in for. You didn't even ask a nigga how much time he got. That's disrespectful.
These are things that you don't ask.
Absolutely not. You never ask a nigga what he's in there for. You never ask a nigga how much time he got. You don't disrespect a nigga bed by putting your ass on where he sleep at. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things, bro. You don't openly it's a lot of shit.
And if someone told me that you could end up dying if you end up like trying to masturbate while you in there with a cellmate.
Absolutely. Listen, man, if you feel like you need to get off on one, you know what I'm saying? You let your cellie know, or wait till you go to work. Wait till the nigga go to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? You nut in your sock and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, you know what I'm saying? It's just listen, man, you can't lose your life for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like fuck a soup. You can lose your mouth, lose your life off your mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, disrespect. First off, it's so many levels of respect, man.
Yeah. So
many levels of respect. And you have to learn them all in a short period of time.
Yeah. They also say you can't be a kind of person who, I guess, like lying a lot. Like,
no.
Where you just, everything that comes out your mouth is just a lie.
Well, yeah, and someone's recording it. Somebody's mind is recording. No, that nigga said that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you got to keep in mind, man, the streets is right there. You know what I'm saying? So your partner could just be coming right out the streets, or your cousin, or somebody, uncle, somebody, bro. And see, in your mind, you think, man, that's my kinfolk, bro. That's my brother. That's my whoop, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And they be the nigga that will cross you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to fit in to whatever the situation is going on in prison. You know what I'm saying? Or they are trying to survive, my nigga. And survival is a motherfucker, bro. It's a tactic that not many people know how to use, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a strategy, dog. You know what I'm saying? And again, you have a short period of time. Listen, my thing is, if you had to go, get in there, do what you got to do, get out and get back at it. You know what I'm saying? And get on the straight and narrow, because everything except for the straight and narrow is going to end up back there or down there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think outside of all of what you hear and see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to what you said, man. You gotta speak less and listen more.
How did you get the whole 5 years and go through the whole 5 years? Did you not have a situation to go do half and get out? You had to do the whole 5?
I didn't have to do it. No, I just again, back to survival, man. You know, survival is a different beast, man. You can get tricked, just like out here in the streets. You can get tricked out of the streets, man. You get tricked in there too, right before you go to the house, man. Motherfucker come to you with some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to go slide. Now you got to, you know what I'm saying? Or you got to stand up for your type shit. You got to, you know, you do everything for respect, because everything, again, is duly noted. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that nigga didn't even, man, that nigga said this to LT, and that nigga, you know, you can't, cause that shit travels, bro. Yeah. And it's not just your farm, it's every fucking farm. Yeah. So if something happens, you get transferred, you go to all these other units, Beto, 1, 2, Roach, wherever the fuck you go, you know what I'm saying? Ferguson, all these cats, speak of that one. You know what I'm saying? Which every farm, every unit, it don't really, to be honest with you, my nigga, I'm gonna be very honest, bro. Every unit to me is all the same because of the people. It's just a different building. You know what I'm saying? People is what makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be a brand new set of apartments right here, right? But move some niggas from Section 8, bro. And I dare say, in a short period of time, these will be raggedy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about, you know, the structure, man. It's the people, bro. So you can be on a transfer unit, my nigga, and that nigga will rock your world, nigga. That nigga will take your life and leave you like in stinky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. People talk about all these different farms, but nigga, it don't matter where you are. You can be in the loo, my nigga, and you will be left a part of that goddamn table. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't matter. Respect is something that certain men won't tolerate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter here or there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker say something to you, my nigga, that is just that's a little over your tolerance level, you're gonna handle that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, I've never had a situation where a nigga called me bitch for fun. Fuck you, bitch. No, nigga, we don't do that. I'm gonna have to look you. Listen, if you're my best bud, first off, you ain't gonna say that. First off, that's just not gonna happen, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that, you know what I'm saying, you might let it, and now you ain't gonna never let that slide, ever.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new prison inmates? That's part of their lingo.
Again, man, that's why I say, man, I think there's a lot of, keep in mind, man, in prison, there's a lot of shit that ain't talked about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If it ever makes it out here, that means there's somebody in there doing this, kiting. Somebody in there writing and talking and kiting. You know what I'm saying? Because typically news and that never makes it out, ever, bro. Unless somebody in there kiting and sending shit out here too. There are people saying, hey, listen, you guys need to talk about this. You guys need to report this. But so many things transpiring there, bro, that ain't never talked about. You know what I'm saying? So if motherfuckers are sitting here, you know, when I hear kids or people, you know, say, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know, I just feel like, bro, like, I just can't. Yeah, no.
So now, again, you come from a different era. I'm curious, who got you through prison as far as who was on your side on the outside, either writing your letters, calling you, who helped you get through the system?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It was God and God alone. Listen, man, I've never been one to sit back and be so proud to say, but yeah, Yahweh, man, God pulled me out of that solely.
So, and let me just to ask, was anyone calling you? Was anyone writing you letters? And who was putting money on your commissary?
Yeah, man. My grandma, man, she did a little bit, man. She did as much as she could. Everything was appreciated. You know, I was an indigent motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But it was a pastor, man. His name was Pastor Davis, man. He owns a church out there in Dunkerville. Man, my partner, man, he turned me on to him, man. He was my Celiana Lusteri. And the pastor would always come visit him, man. And I'm like, man, that's an amazing dude, man, to take time out of his schedule, man, you know what I'm saying? And so me and him went to school together, you know what I'm saying? And so I should say, man, turn me on to your pastor, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, if he's, you know what I'm saying, putting money on your books and whatever, bro, and just out of love and whatever, man. And dude, man, he did. And Pastor Davis would come and see me. I'm 17, bro. My mom, man, she was having some things going on in the family and everything else. And so Pastor Davis would come see me, man. An amazing dude, man. Matter of fact, he just retired from TI. But, you know, I want to say he's 79 now. He might have just touched 80. But anyway, he would always come up there, man, visit me, man. He'll put me like $50 on my books, bro. And I said, man, man, he ain't gonna do this often. Every time he come, he said, listen, I want you to stay strong, you know, my name and do this and to do that, man. And, you know, and when I got sentenced, he was there. It was my mom and a couple of other people that we know. That's and then the Pastor Davis, he was there. That's and man, he just looked at me, man. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask, no, I want you to finish the story as far as I'm looking at you.
Yeah, he just looked at me, man. And I didn't remember I told you everything was still, I couldn't hear anything. But right before they walked me through the door, he said my name real loud. He said, I got you. And man, it's so touching, man, because you got to understand, bro, like when you're in a situation like that, dog, you know what I'm saying? And you really feel like no one is there for you. And then when someone stand on what they actually say, you know what I'm saying? It's a game changer. And I use that as my model. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'll never leave my kids ever. Yeah. And I never had, and I never turned back. This was nearly 30 years ago, bro. I never looked back. You know what I'm saying? Real. Like I never, ever looked back. My boys never know daddy not never being there every morning, every evening, every night.
Sometimes it takes those little moments to see what a man is and a man who stands on his word.
Yeah. But he was amazing.
Yeah. For those who don't have someone in their corner, like how important is it, if you don't mind speaking on like maybe getting letters, getting someone like answering that call?
Man, mail call means everything. Yeah. No, man, mail call is, man, we used to listen, bro. Listen, for real. Back in the Lou, man, I was on the 6th floor. I was in North Tower. First I used to be in the government center, then they took me to North Tower. Yeah. And I was on the 6th floor, and then 7th and the 8th floor were the women. And so we used to clean out the toilets. Hear me out. We used to clean out the toilets and shit. And we used to speak to them hoes. And I had a little girlfriend, man, a little girl or whatever chick. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can lie to each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? We all lying, but sometimes lying to each other felt good. So I'm lying to her. Yeah, woo. Say, look out, man. Hey, tell her, man, wake up, man. She sleep. Tell her, wake up. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to her real quick, man. We would write each other, you know, send each other kites and shit. And we'll send pictures and some of them, you know, whatever. And so I took that because I wasn't really getting mail. Yeah. So I would take that when I went to the big house. And man, sometimes I would just write myself shit and just, I know it's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Just to get mail call. You know what I'm saying? Just to get mail call. And you know, they ask you for your number. 1984, you give your TDC number, man. And it felt so good. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear your name called. And then niggas be like, man, who wrote you, bro? Who wrote? Shit, nigga, don't, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got other niggas got good smelly notes and shit and all that type shit. But, and then back then it was, you know, people was getting magazines like The Vibe and The Source and all this shit, which was really awesome then because it kind of kept you attached to the world in a sense. But no, mail call meant everything. To answer you, mail call meant absolutely everything, man. You know, and so it always felt good to be able to. It didn't matter. But then again, sometimes mail call wasn't good, you know, because man, I ain't seen motherfuckers, man. As soon as they got that letter, man. I had a few partners, man, that took their life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
wow.
for real. Like
people might lose family members, moms, dads,
or girlfriends wives,
gone. Yeah,
all of that, bro.
this.
Yeah, man, I done seen niggas lose their shit, bro, after visitation. All that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it was, again, it's just one of those things, man. It's just good to keep God in the midst. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's in there anyway. You know, it's all about acknowledgement at that point.